We're going to go here and say a very good morning to Jeff Rose-Martland. Hi, Jeff.
Hi, Randy.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Reason I'm calling this morning has nothing to do with Muskrat Falls.
Go for it.
It has to do with the fact that today is the 1st of November, which means it's the beginning of the month of remembrance.
Yep.
And as you know, Randy, I'm the president of Our Duty, and we have a veteran awareness campaign that takes place on the 1st and 30th of November. So if you're a veteran and you're tuned in this morning, I'd like to invite you to put your medals on or your unit insignia before you head out the door today. So everyone you know will see that you're a veteran and be able to celebrate what you achieved.
You'll be happy to know I have my poppy on today.
I'm very happy to know that.
I have, come November 1st, usually that's about when I'll put my poppy on, and I'll wear it then up to and including the 11th, but after that I take it off. Right.
Well, many people do.
You're kind of saying that it's really for the entire month of November that we should be. This is the month of remembrance, not a day.
Well, that's what I think it really calls for, is for the entire month. I mean, it just seems to have been evolving that way. If you watch history television and things like that, coming into the 11th, it's become the week of remembrance, and other media have expanded it into even longer, and they focus more on veterans. I think we should do it for the entire month of November, and I think we should do it in different ways, and that's one of the things we're attempting to achieve here with our campaign. A lot of veterans, most veterans I would say, usually only wear their medals if they're going to Remembrance Day service or other memorial service, something that's a somber occasion, and that's as it should be. But I think there should also be a couple days set aside for them to wear their medals and say, hey, look where I was, look what I did. I was in Cyprus, I was in Afghanistan, I was in Bosnia, I was a peacekeeper, I was an atomic vet.
Yeah, a lot of people, though, they have a tendency, particularly veterans who have seen combat. Those that have not, maybe a little different, I would think, but certainly veterans who have been in, I'm going to call it, very difficult circumstances, have a tendency not to draw attention to themselves and to the work that they did, and don't they? They kind of downplay it, and I base that only on the little anecdotal stuff, Jeff, of stories I hear from I'll call it colleagues of mine who are of the same age, my generation, who talk about their fathers and their grandfathers, who very seldom ever spoke of the war and the things they did in the war. They have a tendency to downplay it, don't they?
They do. But there's also a secondary purpose to the Veterans Among Us campaign, and that's the fact that on the whole, I would say most civilians support veterans, but it's almost an academic sort of support. It's like, yes, I support veterans, I go to Remembrance Day services, but they don't tend to think that they know any. Now, here's a number for you. There are 1 million Canadians who either are serving or have served in the Canadian Forces and RCMP. 1 million veterans. That's one veteran for every 35 people. So everybody knows a veteran.
Wow, 1 million.
1 million.
Wow, that's a big number.
Yes, it is. So,
Jeff,
go ahead, Randy.
No, I got to say, we got to clue it up because I got to go to news. 30 seconds, a final message you want to deliver from your organization. It's called Our Duty. You're promoting a month of remembrance for the month of November. Remember our veterans, not just those who made the ultimate sacrifice, but the veterans among us. Any final thought?
Final message is November 1st, November 30th. If you're a veteran,